Around 2011, I was a man on fire. I'd found my sweet spot in terms of my business, my purpose, and my passion. I was a great teacher. Correction, I'm an excellent teacher. My reputation had grown. I was winning awards. Clients were flooding in left, right, and center. And I was facing some really severe capacity constraints. But there was something niggling at me. I hadn't figured out how to scale the business beyond myself. And one Sunday morning, after church service, I had a chat with a man I deeply admire. Let's call him Bernard. Now, Bernard had been the CEO of one of South Africa's top gold mining companies. And though we didn't know each other well, he had taken an interest in me. That morning, he politely inquired as to what I did. I explained I was a teacher, that I did a lot of work in business schools and in corporates, that I focused on executive education, and that I was bloody good at it. His response was acid. You'll never make money from that. You'll have to figure out something else. That opinion hurt, despite the fact that I knew Bernard had the noblest of intentions. It hurt. It also added and increased my concerns. I knew that I'll be able in time to build $1 million business with what I was doing, but in the current format, it was clear I wouldn't be able to build $1 billion business. Now, the following year was the most exhausting year in my career. I was turning work away, making good money, but I knew it wasn't sustainable. And I was just plain tired. I couldn't repeat what I'd done in the past year looking ahead. Coincidentally, a former colleague of mine approached me. He was setting up a corporate finance and a mergers and acquisitions boutique. He explained to me how my skill set was a great match for that business, and how if we went into partnership and in time raised a fund, it would address my scalability challenges. The worst thing I ever did for my friend and for myself was to be convinced and to accept that offer. Within the first few weeks, I knew that this was not my calling. This was not my purpose. I could have been a good mergers and acquisitions advisor. I would never have been excellent at it. My purpose, my calling, my business was in teaching and in education. I'm excellent at this, and I've now developed a deep knowledge and deep expertise in the education sector. About 6 months into our new firm, I explained and confessed this to my friend. He understood, and I left that business amicably. So what happened here? The truth of the matter is I lost my focus. At my core, I'm a teacher and I'm a businessman. Those are inextricably interlinked. That is what I do well. That's what I was born for. I'm not an M&A advisor. I'm not a banker. And the best chance I have of building $1 billion business is in the education space. What I didn't realize at the time is that whatever business you're in, if you have the right tools, the correct knowledge, if you can apply principles that have been proven time and time again, any business can be scaled. But that required me not to allow myself to be distracted by the temptation of quicker riches in other businesses or in other sectors. I had to rededicate myself and have total focus on my existing education business. I had to grow my skills in it, to think bigger, and to allow myself to imagine more. Focus, focus, focus. And that's how Mr. Mac Learning was born.